Welcome to the Sunday stream, everybody. My first comment is I love that people think that the audio is borked. I'm playing Rattlesnake by King Gizzard, but in the Super Mario 64 sound font. Hang on a second. Oh boy. Hang on, I gotta open the chat in another browser because it just like stopped completely. Well, actually, you know what? Let me see if I can fix this. Anyway, welcome to the stream. This is obviously not where I want to be streaming right now. But it is kind of the only place I can stream at the moment. And I'll explain why, and I'll show you evidence in just a second. Thank you for joining. We're still going to be doing the Sunday stream. So, Windows 11 destruction. Ah. Yeah, that's me. Do the Windows 11. No, there's going to be a lot of chat members that aren't actually used to being in a live channel. There's going to be a lot of chat members here that are going to come in and be like, wait a minute, this is the science guy. It'll happen. But yeah, the chat is going to be... I might have to try to open the chat someplace else. Is there a better way to use YouTube live chat? Because right now, it's causing some issues. Not really? Oh, that's a shame. Well, I haven't been live on YouTube in I popped out the chat and it said no script is trying to slow it down, even though I don't have an option for it right now. It's kind of weird. Try opening this in its own tab real quick. And let me just completely... We'll see. If I have to open another window, that's fine. Yeah, it's the pop-out that's the problem. So anyway, you're probably wondering how I got here, Record Scratch. And I do have an answer. The answer is I got banned on Twitch. And we're going to talk about it. It should be back up in 2 days. So why did I get banned on Twitch? I showed a video that was... Oh my god, this song. I showed a video that was on YouTube and still is. Oh my god. Oh, there's vocals on this one. A chat member made a vomit in the ball pit Mario 64. Oh boy. Alright. So, okay. The video is about, you know, something I streamed 4 years ago. Generated. It was a story. It was AI Dungeon. And a slime girl came to life and started doing some things. And a chat member made a video about it. And Twitch deemed it like a bad thing. They were like, this is bad. So I'm going to show you a couple reasons why... Okay, so here's reason number one. Here's Exhibit A. And I'm playing it extra safe. Exhibit A is, there were Slime Girl Robertsons on the screen. And that is probably the least of the problems. It kind of only gets worse from here. Exhibit B is a full slime girl with camel toe. You know, there's a pickle in her mouth. And there's a pickle being dipped in ketchup by an orc. And there's also a Watto pickle. Normal things. Normal things. There's also, at the end, there was a twerking slime girl. As you see here, Data, myself, and Scotty are watching this happen. Very normal and cool. There's also some ice cream on a Twitch chat member. And I don't think they liked that very much. You also have Kermit. oh my god, the censoring makes it worse. It's just Kermit. It's a pickle. It's just a pickle. It's so much worse with the censoring. And reason number one is this. Okay, so this is probably the main reason. In fact, I know it's the reason. Because I was told. So, yeah, as you can see here, it says what's happening, and then the slime girl is actually going like... So that's why I was banned on Twitch for 7 days. So I actually spoke to Twitch about this, and, you know, even some of the Twitch staff doesn't think 7 days was fair. I mean, there was someone who, like, spread their butthole and got 3 days. So, you know, in my opinion, like, that's a little bit much for me, is the 7... Oh, the chat froze again. What a cool program this is, or a cool chat client. That's gonna be happening a lot, isn't it? Well, for now, I'll just finish my train of thought, and then I'll figure out what to do with the chat. But yeah, this is the main reason. It's because of the simulated sexual act, I was told. But there is someone that did... I mean, people were getting away with things left and right. Here's my defense for myself. The rules are changing so quickly. I'm not reading every rule. I don't know exactly what I can show. And I didn't even know what was going to be in this cartoon. I hadn't watched it. Even with some warnings, it was still on YouTube, and when I showed it on Twitch, it wasn't age restricted. So for me, this just seemed, alright, why not? I'll just show this cartoon. The creator of the cartoon apologized. It's not their fault. I mean, it is a little bit. But I forgive them, it's not a problem, it's okay. I think their cartoon was hilarious. I think that this is kind of funny. That this, of all things, got me a 7-day ban that got down to 3 after an appeal. Which, by the way, the appeal system is just to make people happy. Like, oh, it was 7, it's 3 now, that's great. Meanwhile, again, spread your butthole, get 3. Whatever, stupid. I feel like, in this case, yeah, I feel like I see where Twitch would have a problem. I also kind of feel a little bit like a sacrificial lamb, because this is just a couple days after some even further rule changes. Because, as you know, there was artistic nudity allowed on Twitch, and people went mental with it, drawing, like, all kinds of dicks and shit, and not shit, but maybe. And then Twitch was like, we made a mistake. So, of course, then a couple days after they make another rule change, I show this cartoon, and such is life. I get banned. Sucks. I'll be fine. I'm here on YouTube. We'll have a good time tonight. As good a time as that slime girl is having. What I will say, though, however, is, you know, if you're going to make fan animations in the future, fellow chat members, dear chat members, please be more aware of what you're doing. Asoto, I have no problem with you whatsoever. I want to see more of your animations because you're extremely talented, and I think that this is kind of silly. But you knew you were pushing the line a little bit. I mean, one of the other reasons I got dinged is because I even said, uh-oh, is this allowed on Twitch? While I was watching, and I'm like, it's probably fine. And then I said something like, well, here's my last stream of all time, everybody. So that was like acknowledgement that I knew the rules, according to Twitch. But the truth is, I kind of don't know the fucking rules, because it's a cartoon, there's no nudity. Sure, there's a simulated sexual act on a pickle while it says sucking cock on the screen. But it's so hard to know specifically after everything that happened the past month and a half on Twitch. I just figured, alright, well, it's a cartoon, it's a little risque, whatever. But yeah, they didn't like this very much, and this was probably the moment that got me dinged. So that's why, you know, I'm not happy about it, but I'm not gonna, like, cry and shit and piss myself. Like, whatever, I'm here. I can stream on YouTube for tonight, and then I'll be back on Tuesday, whatever. Just, yeah, if you make fan animations, just be a little bit more careful. And, you know, I just hope that Twitch finds a way to let these poor slime girls live freely and in peace without fear of being banned. You know what I mean? It just doesn't seem fair to them. But anyway, there's a lot of people here, so thank you for stopping by. And, whoa. And this chat really sucks. So, I'm still trying to figure out, I might have to load up this chat on Chrome, because that might be the only way it's not going to crash on me. Let's see. Let's see. There's going to be some, you know, technical problems. Of course. You know. I'm hoping once I get everything settled, it'll be just like any other stream. Vinny, why you stream on YouTube? So that's going to be happening a lot. And I'm probably going to have to explain that like 10 or 15 more times. I'll probably just save it for the break and the end of the stream. So, you know, that's about it. Just then. Vinny, real talk, are you thinking about leaving Twitch? It seems it's really gone downhill. There's definitely issues I have with Twitch, but I'm gonna be real. YouTube isn't that much better, and Kick isn't that much better. They're definitely... They need to be more clear about their rules. And listen, you know the money makers. You know where they are on Twitch. You know why they're there, and why they only get a couple days. And it's pretty obvious why after December this brand new rule change happened, because the big ad money is during the holidays. So yeah, I'm not really happy about that. But consider this. My audience is on Twitch. Even for a Sunday stream, this won't match that. And people are there, and they've subbed there. If I really, really needed to bounce, sure I would. Like, there's options. YouTube doesn't have as many tools as Twitch. Love it or hate it, Twitch has a lot of different things that make it easier to stream. They work really well for me. They work well for the mods. It's something that's been worked on for 10 years. YouTube has not gotten their shit together 100% in the streaming department. And there's plenty of other problems with YouTube. As someone who's also been on YouTube, the copyright system on YouTube is fucking bonkers. And also does not make any sense. And gets claimed, everything gets... like so vague, and you talk to a robot. At least with Twitch I get to speak to human beings, so I'm not happy with Twitch. Kick, I listen, that's a whole can of worms I don't even want to get into. And also doing a little bit of research about that, I don't think, hang on, my audio's a little crusty, I don't think that's going to end up being a better option. I will say that financially Twitch is the best option. And even in terms of, like, quality of life, Twitch is still kind of the best option. If that ever changes in the future, where I just have a better time someplace else, I wouldn't hesitate to look into it. So, but, you know, other than that, I try not to show too many slime girls. Anyway, let's see. I'm gonna get started in just a second. Financially, Kick is better. Incorrect. Did a little bit of research. They have a better split. But the conversion rate of people coming over for that, and also in terms of, like, ads, it's just not as good. I actually spoke to Kick at one point, and you know that $100 million they threw? Well, let's just say that's not being offered to anyone else. And if you do a little bit of, like, research into Kick, you see that that money that they're claiming is so good on Kick, it's not as good. I'm doing okay with money, so I'm not too worried about it. But at the moment, I'm going to say between Twitch and YouTube, I'd still rather be at Twitch. And that's money aside completely. So anyway, listen, I'll keep you guys updated. I appreciate that you're here right now. That means the world to me. I appreciate everything, all the support. There's a fucking ton of support on Shitter about this whole situation. And listen, I can kind of understand a warning, a couple day ban. 7 days is insane. Someone got their panties in a twist. Whatever. Yeah, it was a shitty thing that happened. But life goes on. But everyone was real supportive. So, happy you're here. And if anything changes in the future with my streaming, I of course will let you know. So, we can do this now. We can get started on the Sunday stream. So, let's do it. Steak. Oh, that file's missing. All right, never mind.
Prep the gun. Remove the barrel head and insert the nozzle. Then you want to grab the sausage. To open these, simply cut either end with a pair of scissors. Then, with your gun, simply drop in the sausage and attach the combined barrel head and nozzle. If you give the gun a few pumps, you'll notice that the product begins to flow through the nozzle.
Just in case you needed that info.